If you think strength disappears after 60, think again. Doctors are now saying something that will surprise you. Your body can be stronger than most people in their 40s. And it doesn't take hours at the gym, heavy lifting, or complicated routines. By the end of this video, you'll discover exactly how to measure your strength and prove to yourself that age is just a number. Imagine being able to stand taller, move with confidence, and tackle daily tasks without feeling weak or dependent. That's what we're going to show you, step by step. And don't worry, there's no need to get on the floor, jump around, or strain your joints. These are simple, standing movements designed for real people over 60 who want real results. You don't have to be an athlete to feel strong again. Most people in their 40s struggle to do what we'll cover today, but with just a few minutes a day, you can match or even surpass them. This isn't hype. This is science-backed, doctor-approved methods for regaining functional strength and confidence in your body. Now, here's a quick reality check. If you've been avoiding strength work because you thought it was too late, or because you've been told that aging automatically means losing power, it's time to challenge that belief. You might be stronger than you think, and this video will help you see it for yourself. Think of this as your personal strength test, a challenge you can do standing up, at your own pace, without fancy equipment. Every move we show has a reason, a purpose, and a measurable benefit for your balance, core, and overall functional power. And yes, you'll feel results in ways that make every day life easier, from opening jars to climbing stairs, to even carrying groceries without strain. So stick with me for the next few minutes. By the time we're done, you won't just believe you can be strong, you'll know it, because you'll have the proof right in front of you. Strength after 60 isn't just possible, it's waiting for you. And all it takes is a willingness to move, try, and see what your body is capable of. Ready to challenge the myths of aging and see what your 60-plus body can really do? Let's get started. Most people assume that getting older automatically means losing strength, balance, and independence. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It's not age itself that makes you weaker, it's what you stop doing as you age. Think about it. How many people in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s you know who can still move with confidence, get up from a chair without struggling, or climb stairs without gripping the railing? They didn't just get lucky, they kept using their muscles the right way. Doctors now agree that balance, leg strength, and posture matter more than just raw muscle size. You could have impressive biceps, but if you wobble when you stand or struggle to get out of bed, your real independence is at risk. These are the markers that predict your quality of life and whether you'll remain active on your own. Here's the sobering part. After 60, these abilities start to decline faster, especially if ignored. A misstep today could mean a fall tomorrow. A weak leg today could limit your freedom next month. And worst of all, once independence slips, it's incredibly hard to get it back. Yet, it's not hopeless. The truth that frightens most people is also empowering. You can actively slow down, or even reverse, this decline. Every small movement counts. Every daily habit that challenges your balance, strengthens your legs, or corrects your posture adds up. Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling steadier on your feet, bending to tie your shoes without wincing, and walking confidently without fear. That's not a dream. It's achievable if you start today. But ignoring it? The decline accelerates silently until one day, your body reminds you in the harshest way. And here's why this matters more than ever. Independence is tied directly to happiness, confidence, and even longevity. People who stay physically capable also stay socially engaged, mentally sharp, and emotionally resilient. Losing strength isn't just about muscles. It's about losing the freedom to live life on your terms. So here's the reality check. If you've noticed your balance isn't as steady, your knees ache when you stand, or you hesitate before climbing stairs, don't brush it off. This is your body's warning signal, and the sooner you act, the stronger and safer you can be. In the next chapter, we'll break down simple standing moves you can do today that doctors recommend for boosting strength, balance, and posture, even if you've never exercised consistently before. These are the same movements that help some 60-year-olds outperform people in their 40s. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean giving up. It's a wake-up call to move smarter, not just harder. And the truth, as uncomfortable as it may be, is that the right action today protects your independence tomorrow. If you think exercise after 60 means endless sit-ups or lifting heavy weights. Think again. These for standing moves are completely different and far more powerful than most people realize. Why? Because standing isn't just about staying upright. It's about activating your whole body in ways that mimic real life. When you stand, you're engaging your core, your legs, and your balance systems all at once. Every tiny adjustment your body makes to stay steady is a mini workout for your brain, muscles, and joints. It's functional strength in its purest form. Unlike isolated gym exercises that focus on a single muscle, these movements replicate the motions you actually use every day. Reaching for something on a shelf, stepping over a curb, rising from a chair, or even turning to look behind you. That's why physical therapists and senior rehabilitation specialists swear by them. They train your body the way it's meant to move. And here's the kicker. These moves are surprisingly challenging. Many people overestimate their strength. In fact, tests show that most 40-year-olds can't pass them if done correctly. That means when you practice these moves, you're not just exercising, you're benchmarking your functional fitness against younger adults. It's a real confidence check. The beauty of these exercises is that they're low risk but high reward. They don't require fancy equipment, and they're safe to do at home. Yet, they target the exact muscles and balance systems that predict long-term independence. Your legs, your glutes, your core, and your posture all get trained together. So every movement you make outside your workout becomes stronger and more controlled. Here's why you'll want to pay attention. These moves aren't just about staying fit. They're about staying independent. After 60, small declines in leg strength or balance can lead to slips, falls, and loss of confidence. But the right standing exercises sharpen your stability, protect your joints, and give you a foundation for every activity in daily life. Imagine this for a moment. Bending down to tie your shoes without fear of wobbling, getting up from a chair without using your hands, or walking confidently on uneven ground. That's what these 4 standing moves are designed to deliver. They're not just exercises, they're independence insurance. And here's the soft challenge that makes them irresistible. Once you try them, you'll instantly know where you stand, literally and figuratively. Can you hold your balance? Can you activate your core without strain? Can you move with controlled precision? If you can, congratulations, you're stronger than most. If you can't yet, don't worry. That's exactly why these moves exist. So in the next section, we'll break down each of the 4 standing moves step by step, showing exactly how to perform them safely, how to know if you're doing them right, and how they can start transforming your strength, balance, and posture in just minutes a day. Remember, this isn't about flashy workouts or gym intimidation. It's about smart, functional movement that keeps you independent, confident, and stronger than many people decades younger. Before we dive into the moves, let's pause for a moment. Safety comes first, especially after 60. Your body deserves respect and the right precautions make all the difference between a successful workout and an injury that sets you back. If you've recently had surgery, experienced dizziness, joint pain, or any medical conditions that affect balance, these exercises are still for you, but with modifications. Stay near a sturdy chair, countertop, or wall. Let them be your safety net while you build strength and confidence. There's absolutely no shame in using support. This isn't about pushing your limits recklessly. It's about moving smarter, not harder. Even if you're generally healthy, listen to your body. These moves are designed to be safe, but your personal comfort and stability always come first. Start slow, focus on proper form, and gradually increase the challenge only as your strength and balance improve. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Every tiny improvement, force yourself into moves you're not ready for. Every safe repetition reinforces strength, balance, and confidence. Over time, what feels cautious today becomes effortless tomorrow. And let's be honest, fear is normal. Many seniors avoid exercise because they worry about falling, straining, or hurting themselves. But here's the key. These moves are designed for real-life strength, not performance theater. They mirror everyday activities, which means the safer you practice them, the more your body adapts to protect you in daily life. Feeling supported also builds confidence. When you know you're taking precautions, your mind relaxes and your body responds better. That's why staying near a chair or wall isn't a limitation, it's a tool for empowerment. You're in control of your movement, not at the mercy of fear or uncertainty. So remember, modifications are for everyone at some stage. You're seen, you're protected, and you're capable. Every step you take, whether a full repetition or a carefully modified version, counts towards stronger legs, better balance, and lasting independence. In the next chapter, we'll start step by step with the first of the 4 standing moves, showing you exactly how to do it safely, how to modify if needed, and how it strengthens the muscles that matter most for independence. By the end, you'll feel confident standing tall, knowing every movement is building your strength, safety, and freedom. The bottom line, your body deserves care and respect. Start where you are, use support when needed, and celebrate every small victory. That's how real, lasting strength is built, one safe step at a time. Let's start with your first standing move. And don't worry, it's simple, safe, and highly effective. I like to call it the balance strength test, because it quickly shows you how strong and steady you really are. Here's how it works. Stand tall near a chair or wall for support if needed. Lift one foot off the ground, keeping your knees slightly bent. Engage your core by gently tightening your stomach muscles. Hold this position for 10 seconds. Switch legs and repeat. That's it. No complicated equipment, no heavy lifting, just your body and gravity. Now here's the fun part. Pause the video and try it right now. Yes, really. Stop watching for a moment, stand up, and give it a go. How did it feel? Wobbly? Stable? Strong? That's your starting point, and here's why it matters. Holding this balance for just 10 seconds already puts you ahead of the average adult. Most people, even some in their 40s, can't do this without gripping a wall or chair. To help you see your progress over time, think of it like a little table you can track at home. Day left leg, seconds, right leg, seconds, notes, / modifications. 1 near chair support, 2 reduced wobble, 3 no support needed. For plus increased time, tracking your results like this does 2 things. It motivates you and gives a clear picture of your improvement. Even small gains, adding 1 or 2 seconds, matter a lot for long-term stability and confidence. This move strengthens the muscles you rely on every day, your core, hips, and glutes, while improving your balance and coordination. It's functional strength in action. Exactly what doctors say keeps you independent as you age. If you feel shaky, don't fight it. Hold onto the chair lightly, focus on controlled breathing, and try again. Each attempt is building your balance system and teaching your body to stabilize itself more efficiently. Over time, what feels challenging today will feel effortless tomorrow. Remember, this is your first win of the series. It's simple, effective, and immediately shows you how capable your body can be. Most importantly, it's an interactive test. So you're not just watching, you're participating, learning, and improving with every second you hold the pose. By the end of this video series, you'll notice a difference not only in your balance, but in your confidence walking, bending, and moving throughout your day. That's the power of functional standing moves. They make life easier, safer, and more empowering. So grab your chair, pick a leg, and take your first active step towards stronger, steadier legs today. Track it, celebrate it, and get ready for the next move, which builds on this foundation to boost strength even further. Now that you've felt the first win with the balance strength test, it's time to activate the powerhouse muscles of your lower body with move number 2, the leg power builder. This move is all about real-world strength, the kind that makes daily life easier and safer. Think about your everyday movements, climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, getting into a car, or even stepping over a curb. These tasks all rely on leg power, your glutes, quads, hamstrings, and hips working together to lift and stabilize you. That's exactly what this move trains. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, near a chair or wall for support if needed. Slowly bend your knees as if you're sitting back into a chair. Stop just before your knees go past your toes. Push through your heels to stand back up, fully extending your legs. Repeat 8 to 12 times, keeping your movements slow and controlled. Notice the difference from a regular squat. The emphasis here is on control, posture, and functional strength rather than going low or fast. This is the exact strength your body uses every day to move safely and confidently. A key tip: if this feels easy, slow it down. the slower and more deliberate your movements, the more your muscles engage, and the more balance and stability you gain. Even a small pause at the bottom of the movement activates deep muscles that are often neglected in traditional exercises. For those who feel wobbly or have knee discomfort, here's a safe modification. Use a chair for partial support. Light means this move directly translates into functional improvements. After just a few weeks of consistent practice, standing from a chair, climbing a few stairs, or even lifting light objects becomes noticeably easier. Your legs get stronger, your confidence grows, and your risk of slips or falls decreases. To help you track your progress, you can use a simple table like this. Day reps notes/modifications feeling 1 to 5. 1 light support, 2 less support, 3 full movement. 4 plus slower, controlled. Tracking builds motivation and shows real improvement over time. Every completed repetition is a step closer to safer, stronger legs. Remember, this isn't about looking like a bodybuilder or pushing to exhaustion. It's about practical, functional strength that makes your daily life smoother and more independent. By mastering this move, you're giving yourself a powerful advantage over ordinary age-related decline. So, stand tall, bend with control, push through your heels, and feel the power in your legs activating. This is strength you can use every single day. And when you're ready, we'll move on to move number 3, which takes this foundation of balance and leg power and adds posture. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with feet hip-width apart, knees slightly bent. Draw your shoulders back gently while keeping your chest lifted. Engage your core by tightening your stomach muscles as if preparing for a gentle hug around your waist. Lift your chin slightly, keeping your gaze forward, not down at your feet. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds, breathing deeply, then release. Repeat 3 to 5 times. Notice something subtle? Even a few repetitions make your upper body feel lighter, more aligned and energized. That's your body remembering what younger movement feels like. Strong posture isn't just physical, it's emotional. When you stand tall, you look and feel younger, and your confidence radiates without saying a word. For an extra boost, you can combine this with gentle core engagement. As you lift your chest and draw your shoulders back, imagine tightening a belt around your midsection. This small action strengthens the deep abdominal and spinal muscles that often weaken with age. Over time, it reduces strain on your lower back, protects your spine, and enhances every movement. From reaching for a shelf to walking around the neighborhood, here's a simple tracking table you can use at home. Day hold time, seconds, core engagement posture notes/feeling. 1 light felt tight in shoulders. 2 moderate easier to breathe. 3 strong standing taller. 4 plus full more confident, energized. Tracking helps you notice progress and strength, posture, and confidence, which is just as important as physical gains. Even small improvements, an extra 5 seconds, or less shoulder rounding, make a huge difference over weeks. Here's why this matters emotionally. Most people associate aging with stooped shoulders, shallow breathing, and a sense of fatigue. By resetting posture and activating the core, you're reclaiming a part of yourself that aging can hide but never fully take away. It's a visual and functional reminder that you are strong, capable, and younger than your years suggest. So take a moment to feel it, stand tall, engage your core, lift your chest, and breathe deeply. This move isn't just exercise, it's a confidence reset, and it pairs beautifully with the first 2 moves, because balance, leg power, and posture together create a body that's resilient, capable, and independent. Next, we'll finish this series with move number 4, the functional finish, which brings all these elements together to strengthen coordination, mobility, and everyday movement, leaving you feeling energized and unstoppable. Now we arrive at the final move in our series, and I promise, you'll feel the difference immediately. I call this one the stability challenge, because this is where most people stumble. Literally, this move is not about strength alone. It's a true test of coordination, balance, and control. It brings together everything you've worked on: core engagement, leg power, and posture. That's why even some younger adults find it surprisingly difficult. But don't worry, wobbling isn't failure. It's your body's way of saying, I need practice, not giving up. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with feet hip-width apart, near a chair or wall for safety if needed. Lift one knee to a comfortable height. Imagine stepping onto a low curb. Reach the opposite arm forward while keeping your torso upright. This cross-body motion challenges your balance further. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds, breathing steadily, then lower and switch sides. Repeat 2 to 3 times per leg, focusing on control, not speed. This move activates your stabilizer muscles, which are critical for everyday activities, stepping over uneven surfaces, bending down safely, or quickly regaining balance if you trip. It also sharpens brain-body coordination, because your brain must coordinate arms, legs, and core simultaneously. Here's a simple tracking table to measure your progress at home. Day left, leg hold, seconds. Right leg hold, seconds. Wobble notes, / modifications. 1 near chair support, 2 less support. 3 eyes forward, steady core. For plus full balance achieved. Track your wobble honestly. There's no judgment here. Even small improvements, like holding an extra second or reducing the sway, are victories. Celebrate them. Each repetition reinforces stability, confidence, and independence, giving you skills that directly translate to safer, more controlled daily movement. Here's the emotional reward. Completing this move, even with minor wobbles, gives a tangible sense of accomplishment. You've tested your body, faced the challenge, and taken a real step towards stronger, steadier movement. That feeling of mastery builds confidence, not just physically, but mentally. It tells you, I can handle this. I can improve. I can move safely. The stability challenge also creates a completion instinct. Once you finish this 4th move, there's a natural satisfaction in knowing you've done a full functional sequence, balance, leg power, posture, and coordination all trained in one session. This sequence is your new benchmark for strength and stability. So here's your takeaway. Wobble if you must, but keep going. Every attempt builds resilience, coordination, and functional strength. By practicing consistently, you're preparing your body to move confidently, safely, and independently every day. After this move, you're ready for the next step, making these exercises part of your daily routine so that balance, strength, and posture become second nature. But for now, pause, try the stability challenge, and feel that immediate surge of accomplishment. You've just completed the most challenging and rewarding move in the series. Remember, mastering this move is about progress, not perfection. Every second you hold, every wobble you correct, every repetition you track is a victory for your independence, your confidence, and your body's future. Congratulations! You've just completed the full sequence of 4 standing moves. Whether you nailed every movement perfectly or felt a bit wobbly, here's the important truth. Your results are not a measure of failure. They're a reflection of where your body is right now and how much potential it still has. Even partial success is meaningful. When you attempted these moves, your nervous system, muscles, and balance systems were actively learning and adapting. That's right, every small shift, every wobble, and every second you held a pose is your body rewiring itself for better balance, strength, and coordination. Think of it like planting seeds. The growth happens gradually, but it's happening with every attempt. Many people overestimate how long it takes to see improvements after 60. Here's the encouraging reality. These abilities improve in weeks, not years. Regular practice, even just a few minutes a day, triggers noticeable changes in leg strength, posture, and balance. Each repetition strengthens the connections between your brain and muscles, making everyday movements easier, safer, and more controlled. Let's reframe your results in a practical way. Held the balance strength test for 5 seconds instead of 10? That's still progress. Your balance system is working and learning. Felt wobbled during the stability challenge? Perfect. That's your body asking for training, not giving up. Each wobble strengthens the tiny stabilizing muscles that prevent falls in real life. Couldn't lift your knee fully during the leg power builder? Every attempt engages muscles you haven't used in years, preparing you to rise from a chair, climb stairs, and walk confidently. The key is consistency and patience. Improvement compounds quickly, adding 1 or 2 seconds to a hold, performing 1 extra repetition, or practicing with better posture all count toward real, functional gains. Over a few weeks, these small wins snowball into noticeable strength, steadiness, and confidence. Your body is still capable of learning, adapting, and regaining strength even after 60. Age is not the limit. Inactivity is. By committing to these moves regularly, you're not just improving fitness, you're protecting your independence, boosting your confidence, and giving yourself the freedom to move safely every day. A simple way to track progress and keep yourself motivated is to record your times, reps, and feelings in a small notebook or table. Over days and weeks, you'll see your numbers climb, and more importantly, you'll feel stronger in your daily life. These small improvements are the true markers of success, not perfection on the first try. So remember, every attempt matters, every wobble counts, and every hold strengthens more than just your muscles. It strengthens your independence, your confidence, and your sense of self. You've taken the first step toward lasting change. And with consistent practice, these moves can transform your balance, posture, and leg power in ways you might not have thought possible at this stage in life. You are capable, your body is resilient, and improvement is within reach. Keep practicing, celebrate small wins, and know that every repetition is a step toward a stronger, safer, and more confident you. As we wrap up this sequence, here's the key message backed by doctors and physical therapists. Strength after 60 isn't about pushing harder, it's about standing smarter. Many people assume that to stay strong, they need heavy weights, grueling gym sessions, or endless repetitions. But research shows that for seniors, the most impactful exercises are functional, safe, and strategic, the kind we just practiced: balance tests, leg power builders, posture resets, and stability challenges. These moves train the muscles and systems you actually use every day, not just the ones that look good in a mirror. Here's what makes these moves so effective. They mimic real-life movements. Every lift, hold, and controlled sway trains your body to manage the motions you perform daily, getting out of chairs, climbing stairs, or stepping over obstacles. They activate multiple systems at once. Your core, legs, balance, and posture all work together, improving coordination, stability, and strength in a way isolated exercises rarely do. They're safe and adaptable, whether you need chair support, shorter holds, or slower movements. Each modification still strengthens your body and reinforces independence. Safety is not a compromise, it's part of intelligent, doctor-backed training. They build confidence and independence. Beyond muscles, these moves train your mind and nervous system to trust your body, reducing fear of falling and increasing control over daily movement. Standing smart, practicing consistently, and respecting your body's limits is far more effective than pushing to exhaustion. Small, deliberate, repeated movements create bigger gains over weeks than sporadic, intense workouts ever could. Here's how to make it part of your daily life. Start with a 5 to 10 minute session each day. Even just completing the 4 moves once builds functional strength. Track your progress. Use a small notebook or table to record hold times, reps, and wobble notes. Watching improvement is incredibly motivating. Focus on control over speed. Each slow, deliberate repetition strengthens stabilizers and teaches your body safe, efficient movement. Celebrate every small victory. Wobbles, partial holds, and modifications are all progress. They show your body is learning and adapting. Doctors emphasize that independence is the ultimate goal, not just muscle size. Maintaining balance, leg strength, posture, and stability protects your freedom, confidence, and quality of life far more than lifting heavy weights ever could. These moves are your blueprint for staying strong, mobile, and self-reliant well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. So remember, strength after 60 is smarter, not harder. Stand tall, move deliberately, respect your limits, and practice consistently. Each step, each hold, each repetition is an investment in your independence, your confidence, and your ability to enjoy life fully. You don't need a gym. You don't need complicated equipment. All you need is to stand, move intentionally, and commit to small daily actions, and you'll see changes in weeks, not years. By following these doctor-backed principles, you're not just exercising, you're reclaiming strength, balance, and independence in a way that supports your body, mind, and confidence every single day. Your takeaway: stand smarter, move safely, and trust the process. Your body is capable, your progress is measurable, and your independence is worth every moment. Before we close, I want to speak directly to you. You've just taken an important step toward stronger, steadier, and more confident movement. Every hold, every wobble, every repetition you completed shows that your body is still capable of learning, adapting, and thriving even after 60. At Senior Sense, that's exactly what we focus on, helping seniors reclaim independence, confidence, and vitality through gentle, science-backed habits. Movements like the ones you just practiced aren't just exercises, they're tools for protecting your freedom, your mobility, and your quality of life. If you found value in this sequence, subscribe to Senior Sense. Every week, we share simple, actionable tips that strengthen your body, sharpen your mind, and help you feel capable every day. By subscribing, you join a community of like-minded seniors who refuse to let age dictate their independence. And here's an important point. Strength and confidence are more fun when shared. So if you know someone over 60 who wants to feel capable, steady, and strong again, send this video to them. Even one person benefiting from these movements is a ripple of change, helping families, friends, and communities thrive. Think about it. A few minutes of practice today can protect you from slips, falls, and frustration tomorrow. A small daily habit, repeated consistently, builds strength, balance, and freedom in weeks, not years. And when you share it, you're giving someone else the gift of independence, too. Choose a specific time each day for these moves, even just 5 minutes. Track your progress with the table we provided earlier. Celebrate every hold, every wobble you correct, every extra second you manage. These are wins worth acknowledging. They're the milestones that prove your body is learning, improving, and adapting. And remember, safety and simplicity matter. You don't need a gym. You don't need complicated equipment. All you need is consistency, care, and intention. That's the Senior Sense way, empowering seniors with practical, realistic, and effective tools to protect your independence for years to come. So, here's my heartfelt challenge to you. Subscribe to Senior Sense for weekly tips and science-backed habits. Practice these 4 moves daily, tracking your progress. And notice the changes in strength, balance, and confidence. Share this video with someone you care about because helping them regain mobility and independence is one of the most valuable gifts you can give. You've taken a step toward a stronger, steadier, more confident you. By committing to small, intentional movements, you're not just exercising, you're protecting your independence, your dignity, and your quality of life. And by sharing and staying connected with Senior Sense, you're part of a movement that empowers seniors to thrive at any age. Your next step is simple. Hit subscribe, practice consistently, and share this knowledge with someone who deserves it. Together, we can create a future where age doesn't define what you can do, but your choices and habits do. Remember, it's never too late to start, and every small action you take today compounds into strength, confidence, and freedom tomorrow.